good, YouTube? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Michael, and or Mike, and I'm going to talk to you today about a fragrance. It's a cheapie. A lot of us out there love a cheapie, especially when it's a good one. And this is a good one. It's been around for a little while, so if you are watching this, you might have seen reviews on it already, or you might have heard about it, or you might not have. So I'm just going to give you my insight on the fragrance a little bit. I'm not going to go too into depth. It's just going to be just me sort of talking about it. Yeah, right. So I'm going to go with it. It's from the house of Haramain, and you probably already know what it's going to be. It is Detour Noir. Right. I don't own the box. I binned the box ages ago, or a little while ago. I'm going to show you the bottle. Before I show you the bottle, it ain't the best looking bottle, but that don't matter because it's about the juice, I know, but I love a good looking bottle, especially in my collection. I just love it. It just, when people come by and they sort of just have a look to see what you've got, you know, like if a friend pops over and you've got some decent looking bottles, it makes you a bit more prouder of your collection. Well, it does me anyway, but everyone's different. So there's the bottle. I don't know what the shape's all about. I really don't. A bit of my printer's rubbed off. You can see I haven't really used it that much. I've probably used about 15 mil maybe. About 15 mil. And the cap, I mean, it's on there snug. But look, I think if I was to squeeze that, I don't know, it feels like it could break. So I would just go very careful with it. This is meant to, I'm going to tell you what this is meant to be a clone of in a sec. Hang on. Let me show you the atomizer. It's not that great, to be honest with you, but it's about the juice. You get a little bit of a mist going on, but it ain't nothing to write home about. Right, this is a clone of a very popular niche fragrance from the house of Parfums de Marley, and that is Layton. And I'll tell you something now, I've never come across a more accurate or nearly the same clone as this, or dupe, or if you want, whatever you want to say about it. The thing is that the note breakdown on this is near on completely different to Layton by Parfums de Marley. The only similarities that I could find in the note breakdown was the jasmine, the vanilla, and the sandalwood. Apart from that, the note break, like this has got, Layton's got apple in it, lavender, I think bergamot, I think. This has, hang on. This has almonds, the jasmine, the cypress. It's got amber cedar, heliotrope, and it's got vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. As soon as you spray this in the air, you are going to get hit with that Layton straight away. There is just no escaping it, and that is such a good thing for what you pay for this. This is a little bit more lighter. It comes across straight away to me. I detect that vanilla. I get a little bit of that almond that's in the note. That's in the note breakdown. This is lighter than Layton. To me, it's a little bit more fresher. Not as heavy or dense. It's a bit sweet, but there's no denying that for what you pay for this, in the UK, you can pick this up. It's normally out of stock, so you have to keep on the hunt for it, going back to the websites that do stock it and then hopefully one day you'll find it and then just grab yourself a bottle. But I think about £20 I picked this up for, and it's a 100 ml bottle. And yes, it doesn't look great, the bottle, but the juice is killer. If someone was into their fragrances, say you went out with a few of your mates, or you was in a bar somewhere and someone else in that bar was into their fragrances and they smelt you and they knew about Layton, I'm telling you now, they would think that you was wearing Layton by Parfums de Marley. 100%. There's no doubt about that. It is so close. And the longevity on this and the projection, I do about 7 to 8 sprays. I get a good 2 to 2.5 hours of solid projection. Easily, you've got a massive scent bubble around you, especially if you spray around your neck area. Easy. It dials down a little bit, but you still got that scent bubble easily until the 4 or 5 hour mark. Easy. Then it sits a little bit more closer to the skin, but you detect it. It ain't a skin scent. Then it's still radiating a little bit, and then round about 8 to 9 hour mark on me, and then it dials down to a skin scent, but it stays as a skin scent for easily a couple more hours. It's just crazy how they have come up with this fragrance for such a cheap price, and what it's smelling like, which, if you know fragrances, Parfums de Marley's, they are top class fragrances. There's no denying it. And yes, obviously there's got to be better materials or ingredients. Whatever they use has got to be top notch. So they're quite pricey. But for something like this to come out at this price, is it blind buy worthy? Yes. There is no doubt about that. It is the best bang for your buck, I believe, what you're so far that you're ever going to get. It is just great. This comes across as well a little bit boozy on me. There's obviously no booze listed in the note breakdown. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the way the ingredients are mixing on my skin, but it just comes across just a tad boozy, sweet, a little bit fresh, vanillic. It's great. It really is great. People, I keep talking, I'm excited about it because it's just such a good fragrance for the price. £20. Even if you pick this up for 40, 50 quid, 50, it's still a good buy, because it is doing such a good job of what it's trying to do. It's crazy. It really is crazy. Like I say, the atomizer ain't nothing to write home about. I'll show you again. Man, it smells so good in here in a minute. But who cares? It's just this bottle I keep at the back so no one can see it. And then I've got like my Parfums de Marley's and Nichanets at the front. So when people come around, they see them. And then this one's sort of hidden at the back. Only because of the shape and the style of the bowl. That's all. But it's all about the juice. Anyway, people, if you've tried this, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you haven't tried it. Like I said, for the money, you can't go wrong as a blind buy. You really can't. You do not need to sample this. If you like that style of fragrance like Layton, you've got to get yourself a bottle. And you will be thinking that is the best £20, £30 I've ever spent. Remember, people, smelling good is always a pleasure and never a chore. I appreciate your time for watching. Thank you for the support. I'm sorry that I've rambled on a little bit, but I was getting excited about it. I'll see you on the next one.